Once upon a time, in a small village nestled at the foot of a mountain, there lived a curious student named Koji. Koji was known for his logical mind and keen intellect. He had studied various philosophies and had a thirst for knowledge that seemed unquenchable. One day, Koji heard about a renowned Zen master who resided high up in the mountains. Intrigued by the stories of the master's wisdom, he decided to make the arduous journey to seek enlightenment. After several days of hiking, Koji finally arrived at the Zen master's humble dwelling. He was greeted by an elderly man with kind eyes and a serene presence. "Welcome, young traveler," said the Zen master. "I sense a great thirst for knowledge within you. But remember, true wisdom lies beyond the realm of mere intellect." Koji nodded in understanding, eager to begin his lessons. The Zen master led him to a small garden filled with blooming flowers and flowing streams. They sat under a cherry blossom tree, and the master posed a riddle-like question to Koji. "Tell me, young one," the master began. "What is the sound of one hand clapping?" Koji furrowed his brow, deep in thought. He pondered the question, searching for a logical answer. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, but Koji could not find a satisfactory response. Frustrated, Koji approached the master one day and said, "Master, I have contemplated your question for months, but I cannot solve it. It seems impossible to find an answer using logic and reason." The Zen master smiled gently and replied, "You are trapped in the limitations of your mind, my dear student. The answer lies not in words, but in direct experience." Perplexed, Koji asked, "But how can I experience the sound of one hand clapping?" The master pointed to a nearby stream and said, "Listen to the flowing water. Observe its sound, its rhythm, its harmony. Now, listen again without thinking, without labeling. Simply immerse yourself in the experience." Koji followed the master's guidance and focused his attention on the stream. At first, his mind was filled with thoughts and judgments. But gradually, he let go of his logical thinking and allowed himself to be fully present in the moment. Suddenly, a profound realization washed over him. He heard not only the sound of the flowing water but also the rustling leaves, the chirping birds, and the gentle breeze. Everything seemed interconnected, and he felt a deep sense of peace and unity. With tears of joy streaming down his face, Koji turned to the master and said, "I understand, master. The sound of one hand clapping is the symphony of existence itself. It is the harmony of all things, transcending the confines of logical thinking." The Zen master nodded, a glimmer of pride in his eyes. "You have surpassed the limitations of the mind, dear Koji. Remember this lesson, for it will guide you on the path to true enlightenment." And so, Koji continued his journey, forever transformed by the wisdom of the Zen master. From that day forward, he sought not only knowledge but also direct experience, recognizing that the deepest truths can only be found by transcending the boundaries of logical thinking.